Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about some of the weirdest lost videos and shows that disappeared for years and were found again in 2025. From strange cartoons to rare clips, these pieces of lost media surprised everyone and showed us how strange and unexpected history can be. The Puzzle Place was a puppet show for kids that aired on PBS from 1994 to 1998, with a total of 75 episodes. It was created to teach children about serious topics like racism, death, disability, and diversity in a thoughtful and respectful way. It had a great message, but the way it looked kind of unsettling to some viewers. Why do people think it's creepy? While it was meant for kids, many people who watched it as children remember it being strangely eerie. The puppets were large and lifelike, but not in a soft, Muppet-like way. Their plastic eyes, stiff expressions, and sometimes jerky movements made them look uncanny and even frightening, especially in darker scenes or emotional moments. Some kids even say the puppets gave them nightmares, and today the show is often talked about online in forums as a creepy childhood show. Today, The Puzzle Place is considered a major piece of lost media. That means a big chunk of the show is hard to find or completely missing. 53 out of the 75 episodes have been located as of June 2025, and a now deleted Dailymotion user named the Red Bear 1985 uploaded most of this content before disappearing. But what is still lost is 22 episodes that are not available anywhere online. Some episodes on the VHS tapes, like Cute is as Cute Does and Going by the Book, has never been found in the standalone format. There's also a mysterious pilot episode from 1994 called Puzzle Works. This version may have had different character names like Victor Melendez and Jamin Waiters, and it might have been even weirder or rougher than the final version. Some early write-ups even called the show The Puzzle Factory, which got changed due to copyright problems. Only 2 short clips of the pilot are known to exist online, and almost no information about it survives. It is really hard to find the media because the production company went out of business due to money issues. Because of that, they don't have any rights and they cannot legally release it, and it would be very expensive for them to restore or license the show. This makes The Puzzle Place a perfect example of lost media, a show that was meaningful to some or scary to others. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, the Suicide Shake, made on 1929. The weird-looking rabbit, which is kind of creepy, is named Oswald and was a cartoon on the 1920s. The episode starts with Lucky Rabbit Oswald, which is proposing to his girlfriend, but unfortunately for him, he gets rejected, making him go to a very dark path with thoughts of suicide. Then we move forward. Pete is there pulling a heavy safe up a building with a rope. Oswald sees him, and then he cuts the rope, hoping the safe will follow Pete. Instead, Pete saves Oswald from getting crushed from the safe, but then the safe falls on Pete and squishes him down to a tiny size. Oswald finds a cannon and tries to shoot it, but it only makes a tiny poof. He gets mad and kicks it, which makes it shoot a big cannonball back at him, stretching his body. Tired and frustrated, Oswald ties the rope around his neck and attaches it to the cannon, planning to get dragged away. Just then, Hortenisa's house catches fire and she's trapped inside. Oswald hears her calling for help, but the cannon is already dragging him down a hill. He crashes into trees and can't stop it. The cannon falls off a cliff, and then Oswald falls into it. It fires him into the air and he lands right near the burning house. He runs inside to help Hortensia, but runs back out with his tail on fire. After cooling off, he tries again with the ladder, but it's too short, so instead of moving the ladder, he pulls the house closer and catches Artesnia, saving her as the story ends. And even though this episode was erased, we can definitely tell why, because it does have some very dark scenes. Next we have Riddle Blue. North Korea made their own version, naming it as Riddle Blue. The TV show itself wasn't very long and only had 34 episodes, which were published from July 2000 to November of 2001. Instead of the American version where the character is called Steve, in the Korean TV show, they changed it and made it to Uncle. This was related also with the opening song of Riddle Blue. After the show was finished and they stopped filming, they officially released some media on CD, but they were incomplete and super rare to find. After a whole decade, just a bit was known for Riddle Blue, but not after two Korean bloggers were able to show some light through this tunnel. One was able to find a tape with only a part of the episode, while the other Korean blogger was able to find the Korean song. Even though this was a great achievement, after 19 long years, the first ever full episode was found online on June 16 by the YouTube channel Shining Grove TV on 2020, where it can be also found on the Internet Archive. After 4 more episodes were released, nothing else was found. But later on, 7 episodes were found on a Google Drive by the YouTube channel JJJ4. But even though some of the episodes were found, there are many still lost, which are currently 23. Yes, 23 lost episodes. And even though for some of the episodes you can have some clips or pictures from the books, all 37 episodes are still left a mystery. Next we have Kiki Hair Cruiser. Kiki Hair Cruiser is a Chinese puppet TV series from 1987 that was considered lost media until it was rediscovered in April 6 of 2025. The show originally aired as part of the CCTV children's program Kikiabon and was based on a story by well-known children's author Zhen Yanyi. It consisted of 16 episodes, but for many years, only episode 16 and a short opening clip were available online. The story itself is about a group of living toys that dream of sailing on a big model ship called the Flag Cruiser. When the room they live in floods, the toys, led by an electric dog, escape onto the ship and begin their adventure. It originally aired as part of the children's program and was based on a story by famous children writer Zhen Yanyi. The puppets looked like toys, but not the cute kind, more like old dolls with glassy eyes and stiff faces that didn't blink. They moved slowly with quiet voices and strange empty stares. The show had a dreamlike feeling, but something about it always feels a little off. For years, only episode 16 that was uploaded to YouTube in 2020 and a mysterious opening clip on Billy in 2021 were available. The full series was finally rediscovered in 2025, making it a major find for fans of lost television and vintage puppet shows. We are talking about the famous pilot on the TV series Thomas the Tank, a beloved childhood TV show of mine too. Even though I was never into lost media, I have heard about this before because its popularity has been growing over the years and has actually made me more curious because it was a piece of historical media that in fact was locked away for many years. Down the Mine was the first to be duplicated on reality series of books for TV. And since it was made in 1983, the specific production was not put in the main TV series right away. Instead of using the original, they used the context of it. And even though the remake was made, Some differences were compared to the earlier production, but people were more interested to see the original interpretation. But even though people wanted to achieve this, there were some issues on getting it released due to the disappearance of the video, where not even a second of it was found online in many years. Many fans went with the idea that Rick Chicago actually was the owner of it so he could screen it on the late 1980s. But after some time, he didn't have any more of that material, so he turned over to Mattel, which was the company that owned the license. Due to this fact, many fans raised concern if Matthew was the only owner of the copy, or if the company had a copy and was keeping it for themselves. Some rumors were raised that Mattel was going to do a full release of the pilot on 2025 for the 18th anniversary celebration, and this rumor was even claimed by the leak of the emails. Later on, new rumors started, but Outragon stated that the previous rumor was actually going to happen, and it actually did. It was released on early May in the official Thomas YouTube channel. Even though a full restoration of the clip was conducted, they admitted that some parts of the movie were still used because the reels were in such poor shape. Thank you everyone for watching. If you want another video like this, you can comment down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so whenever I upload a new video, it will come directly to you. Thank you everyone for watching and see you on the next video.